going to give your groups index cards with different Aaliyah with different math facts written on them. I'm going to show the question that I did about if our class got 7 new students. These long blue ones represent 10. Then we have these single cubes, and each of those is 1. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's my 1 number that I'm adding. So that's 17 plus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my first person in the group is going to be, or my first 2 people are going to work together to put the numbers that are on the index card. Now my third person that comes up is going to look at the 10, is going to try to make 10. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is my closest 10? How many more single cubes do I have to move from here to get to a 10? Josh? 3. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. When I do that, I'm going to grab another 10 cube, take my 10 ones, push them out of the way. So now I have 2 10 sticks. And then I have, how many ones do I have now? I used to have 7, but then I moved some over. So how many ones do I have? Delaney? 5. So then my last person in line is going to say to the class, my new addition sentence is 20 plus 5. Okay? So whatever you're not using can just go over here. I only want to see the numbers that you're using up on the screen. Or up on the projector. $29 plus 8. Faith and Michaela. Yeah, so that's 29, and then Zayden, you put up that many. How many do you have there? Alright. You don't have to push them all together. Thanks. Alright, so we have 29 plus 8. Josh, you're my next person. You're going to make the cubes over here get to 10. See, we have 9 here. How many do we have to add right here to get to our closest 10? Alright, that was just one. You can have a seat. And Delaney, you're going to trade our ones out for a 10 rod, and then you're going to tell us our new addition sentence. So we have 10 here. Put those away. Goodbye. Goodbye, ones. You're going to bring up a 10 rod. And now you're going to read us what our new addition sentence is. We started with 29 plus 8. What is our addition sentence now?
Our addition sentence now is 30 plus 7.
And what is 30 plus 7?
30.
Very good. All right. Give group 2 a hand. All right. Jarius and Bella. Jarius and Bella's question is 49 plus 9. So together you're going to build 49 plus 9. You can use the ones that are up there. Just add what you need. Okay. Aria? Oh, 49 plus 9. So you can put up our 9. We need to see both added. So you put up 9. We have 49 plus 9. Thank you. Elijah, come up here. You're going to move over however many cubes to make 10. Alright, and then Sydney. What is our new addition sentence now? You can just share with the class what our new addition sentence is now. Your group had 5 people in it, and so
50 plus 8.
50 plus 8. And what is 50 plus 8? 58. Very good. Good job, group 3. And then our last group, I need Josiah and Faith. Josh and Doug, I still need you listening. You guys are doing awesome. Yours is 64 plus 7. The rest of you can close up your math books and put these in your desk. And then give your attention right back up here. Make sure you're going to your side. Yeah, safe. Put some cubes up here beside. Show me 4, and then show me 7 off to the side. It's okay. All right, Michaela, come up. You're gonna have a seat. Just a minute, Ryan. So we have 64 plus 7. I want you to move cubes from here to make 10. So we have 4 now. How many do I want? Yeah, I want to get to 10. And then Reagan, come up here, please. Alright, have a seat. Reagan, I want you to trade in our 10 ones for a 10 rod. So you can just push these down and put that up. Yep. Put that up. So what is our new addition sentence?
70 plus 1.
And how much is 70 plus 1?
71.
There you go. 71. Alright. Good job, group 4. So how many people, it's easier for you to solve these addition sentences once you find the closest 10 and then you add on from that 10? How many people is that a good strategy? It's okay if it's not. If you're able to do the mental math, that's good. But I just want to see by a show of hands if it's easier for you finding the closest 10 and then adding on the ones. Alright, so for a few people, that's good for me to know. Alright, if you still have your math book out, that needs to go back in your desk. And I'm looking for a nice quiet row. We have music rehearsal, so we're going to get packed up and then bring our stuff to the gym. But you guys need to show me that you're ready. Hi, this is Shane Nishimura, and this is my video reflection over my student engagement video. Number 1. Discuss how you plan for a high level of student engagement and the actual level of student engagement or disengagement you perceived during the lesson. Today's lesson was over adding a one-digit number to two-digit numbers and kind of making 10, counting how many ones we have, and looking at what our new addition sentence would be. You did not see this in the video because I didn't have a way to take my computer around to the different groups, but I started off the lesson by doing a couple example problems with the students, having them complete questions independently, and then talking either with a partner or with two partners about if they were getting the correct answer, and then the concepts they were able to put into practice by moving cubes around and then seeing what their new addition sentence would be, and then ultimately solving their addition question. And then the second way was what you saw in the video of putting students into groups, giving each person in the group a different job to do so that the group would work together to go up to the overhead projector and moving the base 10 blocks around. And I felt like this put them in the position of being students but also teachers at the same time, so that their peers could learn from them and see what the concepts we had learned about, seeing that put into action with use of the manipulatives. One way that I could have improved or had there be less disengagement, and I'll talk about this more in number 3, is having each student have the base 10 blocks or Unifix cubes, so that as their classmates are up at the overhead projector, they're also at their desk being able to move it around and then taking their learning one step further by putting it into action. I kind of wanted to
let the students at the overhead projector be teachers and for the students to learn from them, but I can also see how actually giving the students at their desks manipulatives would have been better for them. So this is something I'm going to do in the future. One way that I also plan to meet the needs if I saw students that were disengaged was when I was walking around to the different groups, making sure that they were actually talking about math and then asking them questions and getting their feedback about if working in partners was beneficial for them to kind of talk out what they were learning and discuss and help each other learn. If they didn't get the correct answer, how they were able to share with one another, and then for one student to show another how the question should be solved. Number 2, discuss any challenges that arose related to student engagement and how you handled those. But like for the most part, the students did pretty well about paying attention. I just had to redirect the students a few times, and then in regards to the group work, I made sure that they were talking about what they were supposed to be talking about and that the group collaboration would be used to its intended purpose, which is to help the students learn from one another how to solve the different math concepts and how to come to a deeper understanding. And number 3, discuss how you will change your approach in future lessons based on what you learned from this teaching experience. In the future, like I said, I would give all the students manipulatives to work with. I feel like this would have help them more with their learning and more with their understanding to actually have physical representations of groups of 10 and then ones, and then actually connecting either the Unifix cubes or moving the single base 10 blocks around would have helped them take their learning one step further. So this is something that I'm going to do in the future to help the students. Alright, thank you.